Imagine living to 100 years old, not because of fancy pills or strict diets, but because of simple daily habits. What if I told you that a few changes in your lifestyle could unlock the secret to not just living longer, but living better? Let me take you on a journey to discover the timeless wisdom of Japan's oldest doctor, who lived to 105, and how we can apply his principles to enhance our own lives today. Let's begin with something deceptively simple: how much we eat. In many Western cultures, the goal at mealtime is often to feel full. Finish your plate. Bigger portions mean better value. We've all heard these sayings. But what if the key to longevity lies in eating just a little less? In Okinawa, Japan, where many people live past 100, there's a tradition known as hara hachi bu, eat until you're 80% full. This principle of eating light has been practiced for centuries. Why does it work? Because eating just a bit less each meal lowers inflammation, reduces oxidative stress on your organs, and helps maintain a healthy weight without the need for dieting. Science backs this up. Studies from the National Institute on Aging suggest that moderate caloric restriction leads to longer lifespans and better metabolic health. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, Japan's oldest doctor, ate light, ate slowly, and always left the table feeling slightly unsatisfied. Yet he maintained energy and clarity well into his 90s. Before I heard about hara hachi bu, I would finish every meal, no matter how full I felt. It caused sluggish digestion, afternoon fatigue, and poor sleep. But once I started listening to my body and stopped eating at 80% full, everything changed. I felt lighter, had more energy, and even slept better. Try it tonight. Pause halfway through your meal and ask yourself, am I still hungry or just eating out of habit? Before I heard about hara hachi bu, I would finish every meal, no matter how full I felt. It caused sluggish digestion, afternoon fatigue, and poor sleep. But once I started listening to my body and stopped eating at 80% full, everything changed. I felt lighter, had more energy, and even slept better. Try it tonight. Pause halfway through your meal and ask yourself, am I still hungry or just eating out of habit? Let's now talk about protein. Most of us think of protein as coming from meat, steaks, chicken, or fish. But in Okinawa, the longest living people get most of their protein from plants, especially soy. Tofu, miso, natto, and edamame are common at every meal. Why does this matter? Soy-based foods are packed with complete plant protein, meaning they provide all the essential amino acids your body needs to build muscle and repair tissues. They also contain isoflavones, which reduce inflammation and support heart health. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular soy intake is linked to lower LDL cholesterol, better bone density, and even reduced risk of cognitive decline. I used to avoid soy, thinking it wasn't right for me. But after watching a documentary about Okinawan centenarians, I decided to give it a try. I started swapping red meat for tofu stir-fry a couple of times a week. In just 3 weeks, my blood pressure dropped, my joints felt better, and I stopped feeling so tired in the afternoons. You don't have to give up meat entirely, but adding plant-based protein just twice a week can significantly improve your health. Try adding lentils, black beans, or tofu to your meals. It's simple and powerful. One of Japan's quiet longevity secrets is fermented foods. And no, it's not just about taking probiotics in a pill. It's about enjoying foods that are naturally fermented, like miso, natto, and pickled vegetables. These foods are rich in live probiotics, which are crucial for gut health. Fermented foods provide digestive enzymes to help break down nutrients, as well as anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your brain, joints, and immune system. Dr. Hinohara, Japan's oldest practicing physician, began each morning with a bowl of miso soup. To him, it wasn't just comfort food, it was a daily ritual of healing. I used to battle with bloating and digestion issues. I tried every probiotic pill on the shelf, but nothing seemed to work. Then a friend introduced me to real miso paste. I started sipping miso broth every morning, and by week 2 I felt like a new person. My bloating disappeared, and my energy improved. The power was in the live bacteria, not in a capsule. You can easily start this habit too. Just try adding a spoon of miso to warm water or enjoy a few slices of naturally fermented pickles. Your gut will thank you. In the West, carbs often get a bad reputation, but not all carbs are created equal. In Okinawa, one of the healthiest and longest living populations on Earth, people eat purple sweet potatoes every day. In fact, these sweet potatoes make up over 60% of their daily calories. Why are they so special? Because they are packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect blood vessels and fight cellular aging. They are rich in fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar and improve digestion. And unlike processed carbs, they have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't cause blood sugar spikes. I used to avoid carbs, thinking they would spike my blood sugar. But once I started adding steamed Japanese sweet potatoes to my meals, my energy improved, my cravings decreased, and my blood sugar stabilized. I felt more balanced. You don't need to fear carbs. The key is to choose the right ones. Purple sweet potatoes, in particular, are gentle on the body and great for long-term health. Now let's talk about something even more powerful than food: your approach to life. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara didn't just follow a diet. He followed a rhythm, a simple, joyful rhythm that shaped his long life. He didn't obsess over calories. Instead, he focused on the joy of daily habits: reading, walking, and staying curious. I used to obsess over labels: low carb, sugar-free, this diet, that diet. It left me anxious and stressed. Then I read about Dr. Hinohara and made a shift. I started walking every morning, eating slower and taking time to enjoy a cup of tea in the afternoon. It changed everything. I felt more relaxed, more balanced, and happier. It's not just about what you eat. It's about how you live. Health isn't just physical. It's emotional, mental, and spiritual. Cultivate joy, create rhythm, and nourish your spirit. A simple, balanced life can make all the difference. As we wrap up, remember, you don't need to overhaul your life all at once. Start with small, steady steps. Eat until you're 80% full. Add plant-based proteins like tofu. Enjoy fermented foods. Choose healthy carbs like sweet potatoes. And live with joy. These simple habits, practiced consistently, can add life to your years. And who knows, you might just live to 100 like Dr. Hinohara did, with vitality, energy, and a smile on your face. Which of these principles are you going to start with? Let me know in the comments below. Your choice might inspire someone else to begin their longevity journey today. Don't forget to subscribe to The Healthy Path for more insights on living a long, healthy life. See you in the next video.